everybody, welcome to our virtual awards evening. I'd just like to say a few words before I pass to Alan Baker, who's going to actually announce the award winners. So firstly, I'd like to say thank you to all the committee members in the club who've been doing so much work this year while we've been locked down. Secondly, to Steve Lowe, who read, understood and explained the COVID rules for us, and also trained up the group leaders. Thanks, Steve. Next to all the group leaders who came forward and took out the groups while we were allowed to do that. Next, I'd like to say thank you to Peter Durden, who organised the January challenge for us and worked out all the results. Thanks, Peter. I don't know about the rest of you, but by the end of the month I was feeling pretty tired, but certainly a lot fitter than when I started on the 1st of January. It was brilliant fun. Thanks a lot, Peter. Nextly to Ben Williamson, who kept all the Facebook work going during the last year and also organised quite a lot of barbecues on a Wednesday night in the club when we were allowed to use it through the summer and autumn. Excellent, Ben, well done, mate. Lastly to Dave Porter and the teams for all the hard work he put in organising 2 events while most people allowed lockdown to stop everything happening. Dave put so much effort and time in organising 2 very successful events, which all the runners and I think all the teams that helped thoroughly enjoyed. Thanks, Dave, you're a hero, mate. I think that's about it. Anybody else that's been helping through the last year, thank you very much. Now, just one other thing I'd like to do, and that's announce the President Award winner. I get the opportunity to actually give an award at the end of the year, and it's my choice for any reason I choose, honestly. I like to give it to somebody that I feel has done a lot for the club, and this year I'd like to present it to Ben Williamson, kept busy all the year helping us out and keeping the club going. I think we've had an excellent team of people this year, so thank you to you, Ben, for organising us, and I think it's thoroughly deserved. Right, I think that's all I've got to say, so I'll pass over to Alan Baker, who will announce the award winners now. Thank you, good night. Keep running, have fun, and hopefully we'll get together soon and be able to enjoy ourselves like we used to. Good night, everyone.
Thank you very much, John, and yes, welcome everyone to the very first and hopefully the very last virtual awards night. Hopefully by next year we'll be back to that castle, dancing and singing and drinking too much. Excuse my less than formal attire. I am currently living in a van at the moment, as you can see, so it's a bit tricky to have a shirt. I haven't got a suit. I am in my comfies, but I have put a shirt on, so it's a kind of compromise. Good news, this year I've got a script. I've got a bit of a script. I've got more than a script than I've had previously. I don't have the little records cards this year. I have a laptop with me, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be on point. I'll make more sense. I'll probably get people's names right, or at least pronounce them right. We will see. I will do my best. Very much like to echo John's words around giving thanks to all the people that have made this club run. It has been such a strange year for everyone, and the fact that we've managed to keep going in the way that we have, I think, has been really brilliant, and we couldn't have done it without the hard work of not just people on the committee, although a lot of them are on the committee, but just everyone that led groups. We've got Ben putting the groups out every night, we've got Steve Lowe doing all the COVID guidance and stuff and making sense of continuously changing really complicated stuff. And there's so much that goes on behind the scenes. Suzanne with all the finance, you've got, everything is just going on. It's a big melding pot of people just helping out and making it work. So I would just like to echo John in saying thank you everyone for making that happen. Really, it just wouldn't have happened without that. What we're going to do this evening, I say this evening, I'm filming in the afternoon, it's 1 o'clock. We'll pretend it's the evening. What we're going to do this evening is I'm going to announce some award winners. In the summer, we're thinking that the sun will be out, the rules will be a bit more relaxed, and we can have maybe a barbecue, something like that. I mean, I'm not promising anything, I'm not Boris, but I'm fingers crossed that we can have some kind of summer celebration where we can get the awards actually engraved and we can do a little ceremony there and hand them out and stuff. But we didn't want last year just become a year of nothing, because people still got out there and did the running. They still made some great achievements, some great progress. So I think it was important that we tried to have some kind of awards recognition for the awesome stuff that's been going on this year, despite ridiculous levels of adversity. Quite frankly, anyone that managed to get out regularly is doing pretty well in my book. Okay, so on to the awards, and the first award is for Most Improved Male Runner of 2020. So these awards were all voted for by you guys, and then I've made a shortlist basically of the top 3. So I'm going to announce the top 3, and then I will announce the winner, and I will try and get people's names right. So Most Improved Runner 2020, the top 3 nominations are Dave Tanner, Andy Rhodes, Ian Kroll. And the winner is Dave Tanner. It's really weird doing this without an audience. Yeah. Not getting a lot back from you guys really. I feel like it's just me on my own sat in a van in the rain. Most Improved Female 2020. Top 3 that we've got are Deanna Rice, Amy Struthers, Tina Duncalf. And the winner is Amy Struthers. Next award is the Male Personality of the Year 2020. This was a hotly contested award. It always is. Our top 3 nominations are Dave Porter, Richard Jones and Ben Williamson. And the winner is Ben Williamson. Still feels really weird clapping on my own. Female Personality of the Year 2020. 3 nominations for you again. Deb Hayes, Charlotte Hiscock and Heather Coombs. And the winner is Heather Coombs. Now the next category is a little bit different. The next category is the Most Outstanding Achievement Award. So not only do we have nominations, we also have what they're nominated for. So, number 1 is Mark Swan, nominated for a number of reasons. Running every day, Thames Path 100 miles PB, 400 metre track 50 miles PB, that sounds particularly grim. A 7-day Everest Elevation Challenge, which was 29,229 foot. And also 67.4 miles, is that right? Yeah. And then and that included 250 reps of Crooksbury Hill. Okay. P24, no idea what that is, probably like a P25, and various other marathons and ultras. This is just copied from what you guys say when you nominate. So that's Mark Swan. Then we've got Ben Williamson is our second nomination for this category. He's got nominated for Encouraging Beginner Runners, outstanding work on the committee organising groups throughout lockdown. Very worthwhile, I think. And then we've got a tie, put them both in. We've got Steve Lowe for organising all those COVID regulations, and we've got Dave Porter for organising events and putting on 2 successful COVID events during significant adversity. And the winner of the Most Outstanding Achievement for 2020 is Mark Swan. I can't clap, the laptop will fall off. There we go. Amazing stuff, Mark, as always. Not the first time I think Mark has won this award. I'd be amazed if it is. But I also have a very poor memory, so. Next award is the female equivalent. Last year I mixed things up, so we had the ladies, then the men, and the men, then the ladies. Kind of like a patriarchal smashing thing, but I'm not really bothered this year. Female Outstanding Achievement 2020. The first nomination is Heather Coombs, scavenging hunts and putting together videos for the band. Time and effort that she put into keeping us buoyed up through 2020 with scavenger hunts, the running gain she's made, and an outstanding achievement in the production of the 2 fab BVR videos, the summer one and the Christmas one, during such a tough year. Our next nomination is for Melanie Wild, her first marathon being 3:34, or someone said 3:30, we're not really sure, but we know it's her first marathon. And then our third nomination is Suzanne Anderson, who ran 220 miles for the year and does lots of outstanding work for the club, encouraging us all to run, keeping me motivated, that's not me, keeping me motivated, and always giving 100%, and a marathon in our hallway, which I missed somehow. I didn't know Suzanne did a marathon in the hallway, but it sounds like something Suzanne would do. And the winner of the Female Outstanding Achievement of the year 2020 is Heather Coombs. So, well done everyone for all your hard work and efforts, all the running that you've kept up. The January challenge went a bit mad this year, I saw. Very, very close calls on the voting this year as well. Some people were literally a vote or two either way. So, yeah, well done everyone. Just one thing before we close. This will be my last award ceremony as chairman. I won't be standing at the next AGM. I'm too busy living in a van, hopefully travelling and seeing some of the world. So I just wanted to say thank you ever so much for having me. I greatly appreciate the opportunity. It's been an absolute honour to help the club that I love so much. I've learned so much from all the people on the committee and how to be a chairman and all this kind of stuff. I've never been a chairman before, so it's been a real eye-opener, and I've learned an awful lot, and I have no doubt I will take that forward. If you think that you could be a good chairperson, give that some thought, maybe have a chat with some of the committee members. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. It's been an absolute honour, an absolute pleasure. Hopefully this COVID business will be finished as soon as possible, and this summer we will be back to running together in some form or other, and the world will slowly return to normal. Thank you ever so much, BVR, and good night. Well, it's not good night, it's, as I say, it's 1:16 in the afternoon, but good night.